When are you starting with your DJing career?
I'm definitely not a confused soul. I'm not confused. Because nowadays, if you're not a sangoma, you're a DJ. Not happening.
No, you were not dreaming. You heard it very well from Gogo Maweni's table to us and to Gogo skhotheni. Hello, Vamdasi. Welcome back to the chat with Dolphin. Kindly subscribe if you haven't. But if you did, sit down, relax, just grab something to drink because I'm bringing you the hottest tea in the world. So, guys, as you have seen the video from the beginning, where Gogo Maweni and her husband had the guts to shame or to talk about Gogo skhotheni on their podcast. If you don't know the podcast, I suggest you go and watch it because Tina, we thought that the Witchcraft Podcast was all about exposing what is happening behind doors, what is happening in the dark, but it seems like every time, every day, Gogo Maweni is trying to ruin the podcast image. Gogo Maweni, what is your podcast all about? Because not long ago you were threatening to kill a hater who hates you, and now you are bashing Gogo skhotheni. For what reason? Guys, let me break it down to you. Sorry about that. Let me kindly break it down to you. If you do not know these two Gogos, and if you know my channel, if you have been my subscriber from day one, you will know that I'm not the biggest fan of neither Gogo Maweni and Gogo skhotheni, but I will always tell the truth. The reason why I dislike them is because they used their ubungoma to be famous. They wanted to be in this industry, but they had to go twice. They had to do everything it took for them to be famous. And yes, they are famous. We cannot dispute that, right? So guys, these two Gogos were once friends. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? They were once friends, and their friendship was all over internet. Their friendship was all over social media, and wow, some of their fans were loving it until their friendship ended. When their friendship ended, they started to reveal each other's secrets. Omunye athi indoda yakho ila amadoda, omunye athi indoda yakho inginza he gwashu. Do you get what I'm saying? So ever since their friendship ended, let me not forget that the two of them own their own podcast. Gogo skhotheni is the one who started her own podcast, which is a venting podcast. I love her podcast, obviously. And Gogo Maweni followed her. Angithi naya ayenza i-podcast yakhe ayibiza i-Witchcraft Podcast. Angithi. So they were speculating, both of them, saying that this one copies me, hey, this one does everything that I do, blah blah blah, and which I also noticed. Gogo skhotheni does Gogo Maweni like udra the nails, the same nails that Gogo Maweni do. You get what I'm saying? And Gogo Maweni also, let's not forget that Gogo Maweni also followed Gogo skhotheni by starting her own podcast. Do you get what I'm saying? Which is called Witchcraft Podcast. Of course, I watch it also because it's very, very informative, right? So guys, let's not forget that these two women are abu gobela babantu. There are many people who look up to these two women, but all they do is to fight. Like they're always fighting as if the world belongs to them. Guys, I'm gonna repeat this until you listen. But sometimes I don't blame them. I blame our society, because when you are too desperate, these traditional healers have realized that we are too desperate. We are too desperate to ukuhlola. We are too desperate to get help, especially women. We are too desperate. Do you get what I'm saying? We are too desperate. That's why we have fake sangomas right now trying to ruin our image. We have desperate women, desperate men who are trying. Every week, every day, uyawuthula marapo. When will it end? They will even scam you, or you will end up destroying your life. Guys, But I don't, like I said, I don't blame Gogo Skhotheni, I don't blame Gogo Maweni. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm blaming the people who are inspired by these two Gogos because they have proven, all of them, that they know nothing. They claim to know everything, but they know nothing. Even Gogo Maweni, I know that her videos are very informative and I love them. I love the way she's exposing what is happening behind doors. And one thing for sure, her videos made me pray harder because it showed me that indeed we are living in a dark world. Do you get what I'm saying? So guys, I do not understand what the biggest fuss is all about between these two Gogos. Guys, your friendship has ended. Stop it already because you are boring us as a nation. The world doesn't belong to you. Oh my goodness. I need tea. Okay. Anyways, as I was saying that the world doesn't belong to you. Do what you do best. Lie to the world. Do what you do best. Lie to the world as if you know everything. Lie. Do what you do best and stop bashing each other because you are all women. I always say this to every video that I make. Women always are their own downfall and they will always destroy each other. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day and thank you so much for subscribing. Bye. Oh my goodness.